All right, chaps. Meant to be a rest day today, but I don't feel the need to take it really. Did legs yesterday, and legs are pretty sore, but hang on. Let me just find some weight, and I'll be back in a second. All right. Let's do a set here first. Okay, you know what? Let's just use the straps. Yeah, I didn't really feel the need to take rest. Chest is pretty much recovered. Back is fine. Arms are fine. The only thing that's sore is my legs, but that's expected from yesterday's leg workout. So, but they're just the right amount sore. Like it's not like I can't fucking walk or something. So I useless to take a rest day just because it falls, or just because it's meant to be a rest day, Alright. Still a warm-up here. We'll call the next set as the working set. I had to do a few extra rotator cuffs while in the middle of my set, because I felt them getting a bit sore, so I don't want to take any chances of injuring them again, which has happened before. Let's do this. The lower back is a bit tender from yesterday. I mean, nothing to worry about. It's more just everything is more or less expected. Quads are sore. Funnily enough, my calves are still sore from. Geez, when was that? I think it's 2 days ago that I did calves along with shoulders. So probably a good thing, I suppose, that I must have worked them in a different way or whatever. But usually by now they are recovered. And I kind of judge recovery by the amount of soreness that's still there, So if a muscle is still sore, then means it's still recovering somewhat. So, I mean, scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest amount of soreness. Calves are about maybe 3. Quads are about a 6 or a 5, which is expected since I just did them yesterday. So all is all right. And the only thing that's not all right is it was not a very good day in terms of getting the required amount of nutrition. I've only had like 2 meals today, so I woke up super late, started work super late, had, well, let's call it, let's just call it lunch. I was gonna call it brunch because I skipped breakfast altogether. Had a kind of a late-ish lunch, and I had my dinner around about 3-4 hours after the lunch, which is not ideal. There was like 2 big meals in a short space of time. That's it, really. So, yeah, needless to say, I feel the effects of low energy, which is why I took some pre-workout before coming. Usually my pre-workout would be just a strong shot of coffee, but I took some actual pre-workout, which is still, I mean, there's still caffeine in the pre-workout, but there are some other things as well, like fucking beta-alanine and stuff like that, which kind of helps you get a good pump. But don't mistake to take that every single time you work out, because even though, I guess that also goes for coffee, because, you take it every time you work out or every session, your body will very quickly adapt, and you're gonna start feeling the effects kind of slowly diminish. So, like today, I took the pre-workout as it's meant to be taken on low energy days, and you're not really feeling motivated and shit like that. So okay, throw a pre-workout in and get that extra bit of help that you need. But wouldn't be doing this every time. Okay. Man, I could have pushed out one more there. God damn it. Whew. All right. Whoa. Bit wobbly there. God damn it. All right. Let's push out one more. Move to our favorite machine. Lowered the weight a bit. 5 kg each side. I noticed I was kind of struggling, as you may have seen on the video. So, let's not let our ego take over. We'll focus on the actual lift. Anyways, this is going to be the last set, so it's good to get a bit of kind of extra reps, a bit of extra stretch, kind of cool down for this specific workout. You get the point. All right. Yep. Oh, definitely felt a lot better. All right. I'm gonna see you on the next section. Reach. Time to do our favorite machine. Another lucky day that I found it unused. Oh, I don't have to share it with anybody else. Alright, okay. Some goddamn weights. Alright, alright. Alright, alright. I'm definitely gonna be short on my protein daily requirement. I'm like 95, 96 kg. Well, you know, if you take like the standard, let's say 2 grams per kg of body weight, I need at least 180, 190, you know, round it up to 200 grams of protein a day, at least on training days. I think I must have consumed so far the breakfast about, I'd say around 100, probably a bit less than that, and it's really the end of the day now, so I'll probably be short like 50 grams. Let's see, I might just consume 2 shakes with protein to make up for that. 24 grams in each scoop. You got like 48 grams, 2 scoops. Yeah, could do that. Ideally, that's not what I like to do because I like to get my protein from actual food. You know, not that I'm saying anything wrong with a shake. Shake is fine, but it's a supplement at the end of the day. So, you know, you got to use it as a supplement, not a replacement, which a lot of people do. But once in a while, you know, days like these where, you know, you haven't had the time to cook or whatever, or you haven't got your groceries like I did, you can use protein shakes to kind of make up for the difference. But you know, usually by now I would have had at least 150, 140, 150 grams of protein, you know. Finish my workout, which I do at the end of my day, go home, get your rest 50 grams and you're done, you know. So I kind of aim to get every meal, I aim to get around 40 to 50 grams protein in every meal. So, you know, I have about 3-4 meals a day, so. Needless to say, we will make up the difference. Alright, you know what? Let's just increase the weight a bit. This is the machine, so it's gonna help us anyway. Let's say 5 kg each side should suffice. Yeah. Okay, so let's do maybe, depending on the time, 3 or 4 sets here, and that should be good for the chest. God damn it. I find the newer the machine is, the more rigid it is. And it's a hassle to kind of bring these things up. And this is probably a month-old machine, so still very much not broken in. I suppose let's just contribute to that. So this is one of those movements where you actually have to like focus on the feel of the, you know, the contraction instead of the weight, especially in this machine here. You know, or I find with any sort of fly movement, you know, even if I'm using dumbbells or any other machine, for me at least, what works the best is kind of focusing on the kind of form and the movement itself, and kind of getting the feel, mind and the muscle connection, instead of just kind of throwing the weight around, which especially does not work with these movements anyway. Oh, okay. Too much weight, at least for the start. All right, what is that? 35, 36. All right. Let's see if that works. All right. I'm gonna stick here maybe another 5 sets. I do realize I still have biceps to do, but I might do like 1 set with this kind of level. Raise it, do 1 set, lower it, do 1 set. So you kind of get all that different angles. Well, maybe 4 sets, depending on how much time we got left. Okay, so it's exactly half an hour left. So I don't need to hit my biceps as hard. Anyway, don't need to outgrow, or them to outgrow, which they do. My genetics of biceps are pretty good. So I can do like 2 sets and they'll be fucking pumped up like balloons. Okay. All right, 4 sets complete. All right, let's do 1 more and jump on to either do some hammer curls, or I might even stick here and just do some bicep curls here on the machine, you know. Well, actually, right, let's do hammers, 3 or 4 sets, then do the curls here. Let's just continue the way we usually do, you know, 1 mass builder, 1 shape builder. Hammers it is. I'll do maybe 3 sets. See what we do after. Oh, damn it. By the way, if you are recording yourself in the gym, do not do exactly what I'm doing right now. I can stand in front of the mirror, in front of the rack, and hog that space. I'm doing it because there's nobody here, or very few people at this time. There's not many people using it, so. But I'm supposed to be mindful of other people. Ah, damn it. Oh. Okay. Let's do one more. Oh, damn it. All right. All right. Last workout of the day. I think this weight should be good. Okay, let's do one here anyway. No, that's too light. Okay. All right. Let's do another 3 more sets, and we will be done here. It's going to be back day tomorrow. We're going to see how much I'm recovered, because since today was meant to be rest day after, usually my rest day lies after my leg day, but I didn't really feel like taking a rest day today, so I didn't. But you never know tomorrow how much I'm recovered, especially on my arms, will dictate if you do a back day or not, because whether you like it or not, you're gonna use a lot of your biceps doing your back, no matter if you use straps or not, it does not matter. I mean, it'll help you a little bit, but you're still gonna use a lot of, well, at least me, with my particular body type, I'm prone to using a lot of biceps, especially doing any sort of pulling movement. So hopefully by tomorrow they should be recovered, that which is why I'm actually not doing a lot of bicep work today. I don't want them to be too sore tomorrow to not able to do any back work. Well, let's see. God damn it. All right, folks. That's going to be it for today. I'll see you tomorrow.